Have you ever woken up in the morning and just felt stuck? Like your body's moving slower, your mind's a little foggy, and somehow even after a full night's sleep, you're still tired? If you're over 60, you're definitely not alone. But here's the truth, it doesn't have to be that way. Small, simple changes to your morning routine can completely transform your energy levels and even help you live longer and stronger. Today, I want to share with you 5 incredibly simple things you can start doing every morning that will help you feel more alive, more focused, and ready to take on the day, no matter your age. These aren't complicated routines or overwhelming tasks. These are small habits that fit into your life easily, and over time, they build a foundation for a longer, healthier, happier life. So, grab a cup of coffee or tea, get comfortable, and let's dive in together. Let's start with something that seems so obvious, yet almost everyone overlooks it: rehydrating your body first thing in the morning. Now, you might be thinking, I drink water during the day, isn't that enough? But here's the thing, when we sleep, we can go 6, 7, even 8 hours without a sip of water. And during that time, our bodies lose fluid through breathing, sweating, and even through our skin. That mild dehydration can leave you feeling tired, stiff, and even a little fuzzy-headed when you wake up. One of the simplest, most powerful things you can do for your energy and longevity is to start your day with a glass of water, before anything else. Not coffee, not juice, just water. If you want to take it up a notch, try adding a squeeze of fresh lemon. The vitamin C gives your immune system a little boost and helps wake up your digestion. I like to think of that first glass of water as a way of telling your body, hey, it's a brand new day. Let's get things moving. And it's not about chugging down a huge amount. Just one glass, about 8 to 12 ounces, is enough to rehydrate your cells, flush out toxins, and jumpstart your metabolism. It's such a small thing, but if you make it a daily habit, you'll be amazed at how much more alert and refreshed you feel, even before your first sip of coffee. Now, once you've given your body the hydration it needs, it's time to focus on gentle movement. And no, I don't mean an intense workout or lifting heavy weights, unless you want to. I'm talking about 5 to 10 minutes of simple stretching and light mobility work to wake up your muscles and joints. Think about it, after a night of lying still, your body needs a little encouragement to get moving again. Stiffness in the morning isn't just a part of aging, it's a sign that our muscles and joints need attention. A few minutes of easy stretching, reaching your arms overhead, rolling your shoulders, bending gently side to side, can increase your blood flow, loosen tight areas, and actually help reduce aches and pains throughout the day. One of my favorite moves to start with is what I call the good morning stretch. You simply stand tall, feet about hip-width apart, raise your arms overhead as you take a big deep breath in, then slowly lower your arms as you exhale. Repeat that a few times, nice and easy. It's like sending a gentle signal to your entire body, time to wake up, time to feel good. Some mornings, I'll add a few ankle circles, some gentle knee bends, or even a few easy twists at the waist. The goal isn't to break a sweat, it's simply to get your joints moving, your muscles warmed up, and your mind tuned in to your body. It's such a beautiful way to greet the day. And here's the bonus: studies show that consistent light morning movement not only boosts energy, but it also improves balance, coordination, and joint health, helping you stay independent and active as you get older. Just imagine how great it will feel to move through your day with less stiffness, fewer aches, and more confidence in your step. Now that we've covered rehydrating and waking up your body with gentle movement, it's time to talk about something that might surprise you. It's not about what you do physically, it's about what you feed your mind. You see, the way we think first thing in the morning has an incredible impact on the rest of our day. If you wake up and immediately start worrying about everything you have to do or replaying yesterday's mistakes, it's like setting a negative tone before you even get out of bed. But if you take just a couple of minutes to focus your thoughts in a positive, intentional way, you're building mental strength and emotional resilience that will carry you through anything the day throws at you. One of the simplest ways to do this is by practicing a quick gratitude ritual. And I know, you've probably heard about gratitude before. But this isn't about writing long essays or pretending everything is perfect. It's about pausing, just for a moment, and asking yourself, what's one thing I'm grateful for right now? It could be something big, like your health, your family, your home. Or it could be something small and beautiful, like the smell of your morning coffee, or the way the sunlight is hitting the window. Whatever it is, let yourself feel that moment of appreciation. And here's why it matters. Studies show that practicing gratitude can lower blood pressure, improve sleep, boost your immune system, and even help you live longer. It shifts your brain's chemistry in a way that reduces stress and increases feelings of happiness. And it only takes a few seconds. So tomorrow morning, after you drink your water and stretch your body, pause for just a moment. Close your eyes if you like. Take a deep breath, and think of one thing you're grateful for. Let that feeling fill you up. Let it set the tone for a day filled with more energy, more optimism, and more joy. Now that we've talked about the importance of rehydrating, moving your body, and setting your mind in the right direction first thing in the morning, let's keep going, because there are still a couple more simple habits that can make a world of difference. Because there are still a couple more simple habits that can make a world of difference in how you feel each and every day. After you've hydrated, stretched, and filled your heart with a little gratitude, there's another important step that many people overlook, and it's all about fueling your body the right way. Breakfast. But not just any breakfast. A purposeful breakfast designed to give your body what it truly needs, not just what's easy or what you're used to eating. A lot of people over 60 fall into the habit of skipping breakfast, grabbing something sugary, or just relying on coffee to get them through the morning. The problem is, this creates a roller coaster in your blood sugar levels. You spike quickly, then crash even faster, leaving you drained, cranky, and reaching for more caffeine or empty calories by mid-morning. Instead, I encourage you to think of breakfast as your personal fuel station. This is your opportunity to fill your tank with the nutrients that support your energy, your brain, your muscles, and your immune system. And you don't need anything fancy or complicated. Start with a source of quality protein, maybe an egg, a handful of nuts, a small serving of Greek yogurt, or even a protein smoothie if you like those. Add in some healthy fats, like a few slices of avocado or a spoonful of nut butter. And don't forget fiber, maybe some berries, or a slice of whole grain toast. This simple combination, protein, healthy fat, and fiber, is like giving your body slow-burning fuel that lasts for hours. You stay fuller longer, your blood sugar stays steadier, and your energy doesn't crash halfway through the morning. Plus, protein is absolutely essential after 60 to help preserve your muscle mass, which is key to staying strong, mobile, and independent as you age. One of my favorite quick breakfasts is a slice of whole grain toast topped with almond butter and banana slices, sprinkled with a little cinnamon. It's easy, delicious, and gives me energy that lasts well into the afternoon. Or sometimes, I'll have a simple scrambled egg with spinach, a little feta cheese, and a side of berries. It doesn't have to be complicated, it just has to be intentional. When you nourish your body first thing in the morning, you're telling yourself, I'm worth taking care of. I'm investing in my health today. And that mindset leads perfectly into the final habit we're going to talk about, something that doesn't require any special equipment or even any extra time. It's about setting a small intention for your day. Not a long to-do list. Not a complicated set of goals. Just one small thing you want to focus on. It could be as simple as, today, I'm going to spend 10 minutes outside, or, today, I'm going to call a friend, or, today, I'm going to stretch my body before dinner. The point isn't to be perfect. It's to give your day a gentle sense of purpose, a little anchor you can return to no matter how busy or unpredictable life gets. Setting an intention is powerful because it helps you live your day with a little more awareness, a little more meaning. It's easy, especially after retirement, to fall into routines that feel aimless or repetitive. But when you wake up and consciously choose even one small thing to focus on, it gives your day shape, color, and direction. I remember one woman who told me she started each day by setting the simple intention, today, I will smile at 3 strangers. She said it completely changed the way she moved through her town, her errands, even her walks at the park. Instead of feeling invisible or isolated, she felt connected, present, alive. That's the kind of small shift that has the power to create big ripples in your energy, your mood, and even your longevity. So tomorrow morning, when you've had your glass of water, stretched your body, practiced a moment of gratitude, and eaten a nourishing breakfast, take just a moment, before the day sweeps you away, to set a little intention. Whisper it to yourself. Write it down if you like. Carry it with you like a secret note in your pocket. And if you ever feel yourself getting caught up in stress or drifting through the day on autopilot, you can come back to that intention. It's a gentle way of reminding yourself that you are in charge of your life, that every day is a fresh chance to live with purpose, energy, and joy. When you start combining these small but powerful habits, rehydrating, stretching, practicing gratitude, fueling your body, and setting an intention, something beautiful happens. Your mornings stop feeling like a chore or a blur. They become a ritual. A celebration. A sacred time where you invest in yourself, not because you have to, but because you deserve to. You're not just going through the motions. You're building a life of vitality, connection, and resilience, one beautiful morning at a time. And now that we've walked through all 5 of these simple but powerful morning habits, let's take a moment to really connect the dots, to see how these small changes add up over weeks, months, and even years into a life that feels fuller, brighter, and more alive than ever before. When you think about it, it's really the small things we do consistently, not the big, dramatic changes, that shape the course of our lives. Especially after 60, it's those daily decisions, those quiet habits, that either lift us up or slowly wear us down without us even noticing. The beauty is, we have the power to choose. Each morning, when you reach for that glass of water instead of ignoring your thirst, you're choosing life. You're telling your body, I care about you. When you take those few minutes to stretch, to wake up your muscles and joints, you're sending yourself a message. I respect what my body can still do, and I want to help it do more. When you pause to find one thing to be grateful for, you're choosing joy, even in the middle of everyday challenges. When you feed your body nourishing foods, you're choosing strength, resilience, and vitality. And when you set an intention, you're choosing to live on purpose, instead of letting life just happen to you. None of these habits takes a huge amount of time. None of them requires special equipment, a gym membership, or a radical overhaul of your life. They're simple. They're doable. And when you practice them day after day, they build something truly powerful, a foundation for a healthier, happier, more energized life at any age. I know it's easy to feel sometimes like age is something that just happens to us, like it's this unstoppable force we have no say in. But the truth is, while we can't control every part of aging, we can control how we experience it. We can choose to support our bodies, our minds, and our hearts with small daily acts of care and kindness. And the more we do that, the more we shift the story we tell ourselves about what's possible after 60, 70, even 80 years of life. One of the things I hear often from people who start building these kinds of small habits is that they're surprised at how quickly they start to feel better. Maybe not a huge, dramatic transformation overnight, but a little more energy in the morning. A little more spring in their step. A little more patience with themselves and others. It's like planting seeds, tiny seeds of health, of happiness, of vitality, and watching them grow over time into a stronger, more joyful version of yourself. It's important to remember, too, that progress isn't about perfection. There will be mornings when you forget to stretch, or skip breakfast, or wake up feeling stressed before you remember to find your gratitude. That's normal. That's being human. What matters most is that you keep coming back to these small, loving habits. That you keep choosing, again and again, to invest in yourself. And if you ever find yourself wondering, is it really worth it? Does it really make a difference? Let me tell you, yes, it absolutely does. Every small choice adds up. Every morning you treat yourself with care and attention is a morning that builds strength instead of weakness, hope instead of despair, connection instead of isolation. You are worth that effort. You are worth that care. And no matter where you are starting from today, whether you feel vibrant and strong or tired and worn down, today can be a new beginning. Every sunrise brings the chance to begin again. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, I invite you to try it. Start with one small thing. Maybe it's the glass of water. Maybe it's one deep breath and a stretch. Maybe it's a simple thought of gratitude before your feet hit the floor. Start small. Start where you are. But start. And watch, over time, how those small changes weave together into something beautiful, a life that feels more energized, more joyful, more yours. If you found these tips helpful, I would love to hear which habit you're going to start with. Share it in the comments below. You never know who you might inspire with your story. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more practical, uplifting advice to help you live your best life after 60. We're all in this together, and I'm so glad you're here. Here's to new mornings, to new habits, and to the vibrant, powerful life that's waiting for you, starting with just one small, simple choice tomorrow morning. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.